Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jakey here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Ironheart Season 1 Episode 4 now. Where we left off last episode, it was all released, it was all released at once. I watched it all in one day, but I released them across 6 days I think in the end. So, but what happened in the last episodes, I guess? Riri's joined up with, this with the crew, doing some bad shit. She kind of got John killed by leaving him to suffocate after he found out that, you know, she was actually the person that was that ruined the plan. She ended up losing her lasers that had like the mesh on it that that Joe / Ezekiel built, so she's fucked him over in that sort of way. It might end up falling back on him. They've I think Rampage has been found dead. I still have a little part of me that thinks that he's not dead, but you know, they're saying he's been found dead. What else is there? Oh yeah, she created an AI where her best friend that ends up being, that's like the personality of her best friend, and we're finding out more and more about her best friend, about her stepfather, how it happened, how it was a drive-by, etc, etc. But yeah, so, and how it ended is with the cloak, well with the hood basically going mad. He's a real nice guy, but he's obviously getting abused by this somehow. It's supposed to be a partnership, but it looks like it seems to be only one way, because this magic hood just seems to just be hurting him physically, mentally, probably emotionally as well. And at the end he was like, we're done here, and then this big shadow creature sort of came towards him. We didn't see who it was. So yeah, that's what happened in the episode. Thought I'd do them all together. I've liked the show so far. I think that it's been good. Obviously it hasn't hit certain heights, which is fine. I think that the way that this show was marketed, it felt like this was before the revamp with that Marvel started to do. But how it stands, I still think it's been enjoyable. I think it's been led by, you know, the great actors, but I've really been led by the by Riri and Natalie, and I think Joe / Ezekiel has been fantastic as well. I think all those three have been, and Amanda plays the hood. Obviously he's good as well, but I think those three for me have been the the driving force, as in from the actors. So yeah, rather than waste any more time though, because I want to watch all three and get all three recordings up today, I am going to leave it here. So I hope I enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side.
Just like the last hit, the one before. You go in, stay undetected, get the money.
Okay, so this is obviously a flashback.
Yeah. Let's play this shit like we planned.
Nothing personal, right?
Nothing personal.
Seems like this one's nothing personal, but then they've been hinting at everything's been personal for him since he started doing this. As in, with the heists with Riri and all them. Oh, smart. Very smart.
Come on, kid.
Oh, shit. Now, did we wound him, or is he going to die?
John, I'm always with you.
Oh, shit. No, he's not always with you. He's dead.
I'll go around and say what we'll miss most about Cousin John.
Oh, I feel like there's not gonna be much to be said.
He was so sick for opera. Oh.
Maybe they did like him. Riri, you're making it so fucking obvious something's up, mate.
His loyalty, it killed him.
Oh, no, he's staring right at you, Riri. Riri, can I have a word, please? He's gonna ask Riri for a word.
Parker, you got anything for me?
I got plans for you.
Oh god, that's sinister. That's sinister. Girl, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Take the money you have and bail.
I fell from the sky without a parachute.
Ah,
Baby,
nice.
this game, I'ma shoot it. Look up and
Oh,
look around,
nice.
it's going down.
Riri! Inside voices. Okay, so we know where all the energy goes, but where does it come from?
Cool, according to my analysis, nowhere. Of course,
Magic,
at first,
baby.
this heat signature.
Energy doesn't just pop up out of nowhere. It defies laws in physics.
Magic, baby.
Parker's body. He was acting so weird this morning.
You're being paranoid.
Yeah, it's more.
Oh,
than that,
no,
okay? I know
absolutely.
he's plotting something.
You're
I
being
need to
paranoid. You're
understand his
looking
powers so I can
para.
fight back when he
All the way through
inevitably
that
comes for me.
funeral scene.
Riri, what are you two up to?
We took proper leaning
I came
into the
to
whole
see if you need to
sort of, it's actually almost Natalie again. So rather just be like, oh, what are you up to? And your little funny AI, it's, oh, what are you two up to? I like that. I really like that.
If you need to come clean.
Come clean about what?
I said if you need anything clean, I'm on my way to the laundromat.
Oh my god, you absolute...
I'm good.
Oh, she's awful at this.
Is there something? We haven't even talked about your dead coworker.
Ah,
About that.
The police told us.
right? Girl, you're losing it.
Right.
You are losing it.
Where did it go?
What?
We gotta get mom out the house.
Oh, wait. Back. Okay.
The fuck?
You good.
Oh, the fuck.
How can you say that? Why are you acting so calm?
Because she's
Like,
an
I
AI.
You need to focus on understanding Parker's hood. Stressing over an act of self-defense is going to get you killed.
I
Keep
don't
on a
even
straight
know
path.
What to do?
Call Sherry. Maybe she can help.
Call her.
Oh, can we afford to have Shuri in this?
What have I been up to since causing an interspecies war on both land and sea?
Well,
And I'm about to get my ass popped by a deranged man in a cave. Can you help?
Would she say no?
Hello, she hung up.
when you say it like that,
Have you heard
So
anything
dramatic.
from Joe yet?
What? Joseph? Ezekiel? Zeke? You okay, buddy?
Joe. You mean Ezekiel Stain? Yeah. Cops came and got him this morning.
What?
What?
How? Who spread that?
Well, for one thing, have you seen what he's done to my black-eyed Susan?
Oh, fuck you, neighbor
It's
bitch.
a beautiful neighborhood.
Crime scene has been traced back to Ezekiel Stain of Evanston, Illinois. It's a very active scene. It is very Ezekiel Stain.
I knew this was going to happen in the sense that there would be issue, but I didn't think he would get arrested like this, you know? Yeah.
You're upstate.
Stain faces a multitude of
Well, he
charges,
legally changed his name, so you should be
including
calling him by his
possession
legal
of
name now.
technology and domestic terrorism.
It's really
Oh,
unfortunate
I'm
what
furious.
this scandal
I'm
is doing to the
furious.
Stain family name. I mean, Obadiah was a beloved man. He was
Obadiah
an
was a
adventurous
fucking
philanthropist and
criminal.
mentor to the great. Poor Obadiah's got to be rolling in his grave over this.
Looks like this bad apple fell
Oh my
very
god, this
far
is
from
winding me
the
up so
tree,
much.
rolled down the hill.
Good one, Samantha.
Thank you, Judy.
Now here's Jim.
You know there's a whole Reddit
Fuck
thread
you,
on
Samantha and
Obadiah
Judy.
Obadiah Stain's. I just feel bad. That guy's not going to survive prison.
It's exactly, he said it himself.
No, I don't.
You know, you do kind of give pen pal prison wife
Isn't it?
Oh, he's in, no, not 11 minutes, surely not. Why was he timing it? Hopefully he doesn't go as the hood to the prison and find the both of them together, or try and pin
They
down
got your favorite color.
Ezekiel.
Here's a loss for words.
That's new.
That makes two of us.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Okay, I promise.
Don't break him out. Use the fucking legal arm of the law
Expect to do that.
to clear his name.
You're just a selfish kid. You can't take any responsibility for
Exactly.
yourself.
That's
lie,
actually.
You cheat. You manipulate.
Joe, she needs to hear
You can
this.
save yourself, even if that means hurting other people in the process.
Fucking A. Fucking A. Because I was just thinking, you've come here to face him off. Face to face. Knowing you're the one that left it all there. Knowing that it's your fault entirely. And then you hear saying like, oh, we'll work our way around it. The only way that you can get out of this is by admitting it was you. And yet here you are, flaunting to him in prison. Oh, this is such a rookie move. Good. She seemed I don't care, she seemed kind of unbothered by that.
It's a good thing Parker's getting that new tech specialist to help out.
Another
What?
tech specialist?
Yeah, he didn't tell you? It's weird.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes. Just slipped my mind.
Why are you pretending?
Is it a friend of yours?
Why would you say that?
I just assumed everybody in tech knew each other.
I mean,
I hate to see it, right? I just wish if you needed help, Zeke Staines or anyone else's, you would have come to me.
Oh, so he doesn't blame you.
So we'll bring someone in to help pick up the slack.
Okay, so he doesn't
yeah,
necessarily.
Carl mentioned that.
He doesn't necessarily blame you for John's death. I don't think, unless this is just a long game plan. He just thinks you got someone else in to help you with stuff, just so that you. Yeah, okay. This might be a long game he's playing just to fuck with you, but so far we seem to be okay. Riri, you are out of your depth, girl.
Ain't nobody there, girl. Thought I heard something.
They meditate, but then you're gonna do the whole rolling of the eyes thing, and there.
For now, I gotta get back to work. So cute.
Work seems like it's in the apartment for a possible attack. Mama Bears are very lax with their questions.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm shaking off my anxiety. Hey, where we? But just imagine how pissed off he'll be once you tell him how long you've been hiding me.
Ooh, that's true.
Just now. Okay?
A whole lot of juice with that. Getting all this loot. Hey, buy a brand new suit with that.
Where did all?
Should I even bother asking why?
No.
Okay, weirdo.
Shh. None of your fucking business, that's why.
So, do you think I'm a good person?
That's a loaded question.
You're a complex person.
Yep, yes she is.
You're like... Spock.
Spock.
He's Trekkie for life, baby.
I always think of myself as
So with all that you are is good, really a label you need?
I can understand why there's somewhat feelings here.
You're back.
Come on, what happened? Did y'all kiss?
This does not seem like the time to be making out.
So you're just gonna die without having your first kiss, right?
You know the goal is to not die.
Oh, she hasn't had her first
I need
kiss.
to start thinking outside.
One moment I'm on the case with Scully, and the next thing I know, you're what?
I must have heard the gunshots from the TV.
Get me out of this thing.
Oh.
You just busted down my door like the Kool-Aid. Because you screamed. I thought you were in trouble. Look at me.
To be fair,
You ready to talk
that
to
I'm
me?
surprised there hasn't been talks about her paying to repair the door. Just saying, that's what most mama bears would do. I know mine would.
Some of that magic that you always talking about.
Oh, you want magic?
Oh, I want magic. She gonna get magic.
Mama's got the plug.
Don't say blood.
You met my kid, Zelma.
The dutiful Oompa Loompa.
So, what brings you in today?
Or what's in your pocket? No, not here. Okay.
How did I know?
Mom, why would I be?
Oh, we talking magic.
Was it too fast? A parallel plane.
Now you know you are not allowed to visit.
Oh wait, this is proper magic. Okay.
Actually throw around the term parallel plane.
Right, I know, but this one's not that.
Is it enchanted?
Do you think it's witchcraft?
Oh shit.
Possible, but unlikely.
I don't know. Seems
That's
natural.
cool glasses.
I thought. Is this about your iron
That's
sister?
one way for the editing team to get, like, to save them time. Just cover the eyes, then edit out.
What do you mean by that? Girl, it's a saying she got from the Comitage.
What's Comitage?
Thank you. It's my reach school.
All the way in Nepal, where all the greatest sorcerers of our dimension train in magic arts and science.
Did we see her in Doctor Strange? Did we? I for the life of me, I kind of recognise it, but I don't. But I can't remember seeing her in Doctor Strange.
Y'all ever heard of Doctor Strange?
Yes.
Hey, please don't touch. I could have learned from actual masters instead of these
Like
old
Wong.
books and baby witches off of TikTok.
Now, I've told you, Comitage is...
I'm reading tea leaves.
Oh, I know how to do that. Never mind.
A little bit different from your own.
That's enough. We're done here.
Oh shit. She
Where did you
recognises
get
the
this?
severity of it all.
I got it from this dude with the magical red cloak, and I think it's scarring his whole body.
Oh, hell no.
Is likely possessing whoever's in it.
No, this entity doesn't possess. It influences.
Okay.
What
So
does
it's... No,
this
say the
entity-
name!
Well, just point me.
Well, there is bad magic. And it is dangerous for everyone.
All
especially
right.
People. Destroy it.
Well, I could.
Oh, she got magic silenced. Well, I was not expecting us to go that deep. I really didn't.
At least we know it's from another dimension.
This is a lot for her to take in.
You manipulated me, acting like you needed some sage and crystals, and you smuggled something dangerous in my friend's shop behind my back.
Yeah, this is...
Are you the one
This is... Riri is trying to keep it cool and calm, but... This is not the time to be cool and calm. But at the same time, she's been told to take cool and calm from other people. I don't know. I think... I was about to say... You'd like to think she could call someone and speak to them, but she also made the thing about not being able to call Shuri. So, I don't know where we stand.
Been arrested for domestic terrorism. That's fine to
If
you?
you don't want me to lie to you, then don't ask me these questions.
Did she just summon her suit?
You can always go to Gary for help. Never me. And it's been 5 years since he died.
This
And
is why I don't tell you shit. Because I am not you. And you actually can't take that.
For the God, Riri, you better not get in that suit.
All right.
I like everyone's just sort of chill about it as well. What they've just seen. Oh, he did come to see him.
Awesome.
For fuck's sake.
Hallucination. How'd you get in here? You look a lawyer or something?
Obviously not.
A lawyer in a cape. Wasn't there a bit in Seinfeld where it was in Seinfeld years ago? Obviously years ago, but in Seinfeld years ago, wasn't it what one character played by Larry David? That was it. He just walked around wearing a cape, and that was just a weird thing.
That you have the skill set and drive to be something great.
So he's going to offer to break him out.
Get you your life back, Sting.
Is that a joke?
Is he going to offer to break him out and come work for in the final mission? I was going to say that at the start before I realised how bad it was for him, and I was like, oh wait, there's no chance they're going to bring in Ezekiel, because that's going to bring him more heat. But it looks like he's trying to offer him a chomp.
Yeah, I can't.
Have a think on it. Get back to me tonight. At lights out. That's when you decide where you want to be.
That's one way of getting through to him. mean, will it work convincing him like that? I don't know. He seems set on trying to be a good guy, but... Can't believe this, right? She gets him arrested and then comes to steal his shit.
Blast the door, Ned.
Or...
Check the mat, Ree.
There's no way he has a spare key under his mat. Oh, Zeke. Okay, so you can't freeze it. Can't burn it with acid. Can't blow it up.
Thank you.
What was the green goo you used there?
We could throw it into the Arctic Ocean or some shit. No. I just pictured a penguin wearing it. You know, penguins don't even live in the Arctic. I need to get out of here.
I mean, maybe you don't fight magic with tech. You fight magic with magic.
Hey, Bree, how can I breathe? Oh.
Well, I think you do need to breathe though. Come on. You're flying.
Out of the suit. Bree. Riri?
I do love her coming in and out of the suit. I saw someone say did a tweet the other day about this. Is like, this is what nanotech took away from us. And seeing her pop in and out of the suit like this, yeah, I love it. I love it.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
Okay. This is the moment. This is where you decide whether you're going to be a good boy or not. You know, in the grand scheme of things. This way, motherfucker, hurry up.
My things.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you guys?
Hold on. They have his things at prison. I swear it's kept at a lockup somewhere to do with the police, not actually on site. Right. I'm right in saying that, right? It's not on site at or maybe, you know, hold on. No, he's not at prison yet, is he? He's just... Wait, no. Because that wasn't Jet. What's the thing that he... That looked like he was in prison, wasn't it? Because I know you could, like, he might be kept at a... let's say, police precinct, for example. And then whilst he's kept there, they then work out what to do with him, and then they can, you know, charge him and then send him to a jail. It looked like he was already at jail. That's what I think. Okay, yeah, sorry. In my head, I'm a little bit weirded out by that. It seems like he was in jail, but it looks like they've kept evidence at that's a really loud van going by. Evidence at a jail, but there's a chance he could be still at just a advanced precinct, and that's where the jail is, where the evidence is as well. How are we going to explain this?
No thanks. Oh shit! Don't you ever do that shit again.
There we go. Bring it in. Take the hug.
I brought you here.
Oh no, this isn't the best time. No.
Natalie?
Pleasure to meet you, finally.
Can we explain quickly? Before he says to freak out?
That is horrifying.
Oh.
You had no right to use Natalie as one of your little tech toys, Ree.
Oh no, I knew this wouldn't work out like I thought it was going to be.
I don't know, you get kind of used to it. It's nice in a way. Like your mixtape.
Exactly that.
That's not the same thing. I'm
kind of.
her. You're freezing her in time, faking like she's still alive.
Oh.
She is alive.
She's changed her tune.
If you were me, what would you do?
Make her go away.
Kill her again.
Delete it.
Natalie,
I'm out.
wait.
Oh, she's lost both of them. She's losing both of them.
Keep your watch.
Oh my god, this is... Why did Natalie think this was going to work? Why did she reveal herself? Oh, this is stressful. is so fucking stressful. Everyone likes him. Because he's the best.
Parker asked me to help upgrade you. You don't mind?
Sure.
Well, let's get you cleaned up for your alterations.
What? Oh, right, okay. His new look.
It's not a bad look, right?
It's not. It's a good look, buddy.
Giving store brand Jason Statham.
What are we doing to yourself, though? What's going on
I
here?
haven't seen code this
Help though?
Right.
All that technology and they still have a wooden spoon.
Good boy.
Okay. What the fuck are we gonna... What are we doing to ourselves, Zeke? Oh my goodness. What's he becoming?
A hit. Riri killed John.
Oh shit. Oh fucking hell. No way.
I want her head.
No, that was so much to happen at the end there. What the fuck? Okay. All of a sudden it was like, yeah, no, cool. It's exactly what I know it to be. I now want her dead. I want you guys to kill her. Even though none of them have killed anyone so far in the show. Yeah. And what's happening with... Okay, yeah. And that goes my reaction to Ironheart Season 1, Episode 4. I don't want to take too long to talk about it because I know the other 2 episodes are waiting for me. But that was... That was sort of calm-ish for, like, pretty much the whole episode. Excuse me. And then the last 10 minutes just hit the fan. That's why I'm a little bit sort of, what the fuck about it all? Maybe because it's 6 episodes this season, not 9. I thought it was 9. But yeah, that was that's crazy. That was a crazy last 10 minutes. Just bam, bam, bam. Like those main 3 things. Like, I'm just gonna go through my notes as I go, but I feel like maybe we'll see how the whole series turns out overall. But that, for example, for me felt like it was like, oh right, we're gonna have to condense this sort of stuff into these episodes. So that's just this was going this at this flow like this, like it was going like this, and then suddenly it's like, psh, psh, you know, right at the end. But like I said, I'll go through my notes. The flashback of them showing, well, just him and John on a mission, John saving his life. Again, sort of action and an extra layer of how much him and John, like, how much Parker and John were actually, their relationship, like, it was more than just cousins. They were, I hope they weren't kissing cousins, but you know, that, like, they're more than that. They were brothers. Yeah. And so it adds that extra layer of why it hurts so much, this death, you know? The funeral as well, people find it hard to talk about it. Him just watching from there, Riri not being able to hide it at all. I know, listen, I know she's not used to this sort of stuff, but it's like, bruh. It's like, come on, like, there's a difference between finding it hard to sort of lie when people are actually saying stuff to you, and then from fair being like that. What's that meme of that kid with the cup where like this? That's what I mean. It was so obvious she was taken aback, but because all the others are there, sort of like, I remember this, yeah, and she's there like it's fucking awful. But yeah, but I like the fact that we have Natalie there trying to keep on track, saying focus. We need you to sort of get stop doing this. Call Shuri. I get where she's coming from. With Shuri going like, listen, I know I did this whilst I was there, I caused this, and then since then I've done this, what do you think? But that doesn't, she would have seen the rise and fall of many people, you know? She's not someone who is to be like, oh, well, in your hour of need, I'm going to turn away from you. You've been through a lot together. Call the Black Panther. But alas, she didn't want to. That's again down to her. Joe being arrested so quickly, and then that whole sort of montage of him taking in people talking shit about him, saying how his father was thought of greatly when he was actually a bastard, and all this Joe / Zeke is just coming across as like but he's the nice guy, but now he's been not framed, but he. Listen, we'll get to him, but I really felt I felt his pain from listening to that montage. I was not happy with that. But yeah, her meeting up with him at prison and him just calling her out on her shit. She needed to hear that. She did, because he is absolutely right. She's there, got him in this shit, even though he asked her not to. She promised it, and now she's there going like, I'm gonna figure this out. Rather than turn herself in, she's going, wait, hold on, I'm gonna let you rot in here for whilst I'm trying to get this figured out. No, he's right. He definitely was right in calling her out on her shit. Again, the Hood after that saying I brought in another specialist. At that point when he said it, I was thinking it was Joe, but I think something else convinced me during that. Because I think now I've written my notes, maybe it wasn't that, but I was going to say is the other specialist Joe. Because he mentioned about Joe, or maybe that's what it was. I thought he was going to, but then he mentioned about Joe taking the fall for us and stuff like that. Maybe that's why I thought it. I can't remember now exactly, but I never said it anyway until he ended up appearing before him. But yeah, but the Hood again playing the games of where it's like, oh yeah, no, well you brought in another specialist, you realise you couldn't handle the heat, so you brought in someone else. Next time talk to us. But ultimately he's letting her know that he's kind of coming on, so just to get her panicking that little bit more. Then once he breaks Joe out, it turns to a whole different thing. But yeah, her arm in the house and turning into her own little sort of like, well, booby trapping everyone. Ridiculous. But I guess she's out of her depth. She's completely out of her depth, and like, you know, it's like when last time you look at this person with this sort of tech, you had Stark, right? And he was in many of his many mansions. You could sort of, you had other things you could set up. You had Jarvis. You had all these sort of things where you could set up protocol, which would protect. She's in a wee flat in, I can't remember where she is. Is she in Harlem? Is she? I can't remember. But she's in a wee flat where she's can only set up little cameras here and there, and then put things on watches to set up like a force field. You know, I mean, she's obviously trying. She's in too deep. She's in too deep. But that whole talk with her and how did they pronounce it? Zay? Is it Zay? How did shorten it down to Xavier? But or was it Xander? Either way, that conversation which they had where it was like, "Am I a good person?" And he's like, "You're flawed. You're like most people. You have different layers to you. There's no right or wrong to whether you're a good person or not. You know, because ultimately good people do bad things. We're all flawed." So I did like that conversation she had where she had to hear that. Obviously by the end they're having a completely different conversation, but he does well to sort of break through to her core, you know, to again bring her back to the table. Obviously Mama watching TV, gunfire goes off, she's in a bubble, and that conversation she has where it's like, come on, talk to me, can I help? Oh, shall we have like this whole thing to do with magic and some voodoo? Into the shop, bam, we're in a different dimension. We're in a different dimension where they can work on it. Again, love the fact that magic is just magic now. It's with us. We've had enough of Strange. We've now had Agatha all along. So magic is a thing in the universe, and it needs to be looked at like where it's just sort of, oh, casual. We flip this over. We're in this. We're love that. Obviously, sorry. Obviously, it's sort of we say magic, you know. It's I guess it's mystic arts. That's the best way to put it. So it's best way, but it is sort of that blend of mystic arts with magic, you know, or magic with mystic arts. One way to look at it, you know. Either way, they both are one and the same, but also different. That's the best way to put it. It's very confusing, but I love that whole thing where we just blended, and they were able to just to get cracking giving us all the backstory whilst they were doing all their work, showing us all the magic of the potions and the goggles appearing and then going and things like that. Just sort of that fun sort of stuff that comes with, again, making that sort of making it known. Oh shit, this is what you got here. It's bad. Like this the hood influences, and they're like, oh, like now. I know. I'm not going to act like I know too many characters that influence from the MCU. Again, I go off of the things I watch on here. Once I watch them, I then, if I can, I'll read them, or I'll see snippets online, or even the games, etc., etc. But I won't be surprised if people are screaming Mephisto. Just saying. I won't be surprised if people are screaming Mephisto. It'd be interesting if it is, by the way. But yeah, I've no idea. But again, that sort of it doesn't control it, influence it. Oh, does it? Okay. So no, can't wait for people to feel like, oh, well, Mephisto doesn't influence. But you know what I mean? It'd just be fun if that, rather than after all this time, it's in Ironheart that we finally get Mephisto. Moving on, but yeah, that whole sort of thing, like with Mama afterwards as well, where she did. Like sort of like where it was trying to get through, so we're trying to make like, listen, like you're in trouble, talk to me, and then she's like, no, yeah, the whole thing sort of like, you used to talk to your stepdad, and that, even that was like, I can't get over it like you do. We like pretty much saying all in all, basically we grieve differently. Let me do my thing, basically. But also it seems like she's run away from her grief. In comes the Hood offering Zeke a job. Well, basically saying I'll be back at midnight. Eventually we see him get broken out later on. That, like, I really enjoy the whole lights leading the way thing. I thought that was really good when in the breakout. But I like this whole sort of thing, like, come with me and you can build your own story. And that's basically what he wants now. He wanted to escape his father's side and create build a life for himself. But it looks like we're building a life for him. Well, no, the life for now includes criminality going forward. But we'll get to that bit. But yeah, but then showing her going to Zeke's place as well. Oh god, it really is. Like, imagine that's the ultimate betrayal. Getting him arrested and then using his fucking lab. That's awful, Riri. But yeah, yeah, it's awful. That's awful stuff. That whole montage of her trying to work out what's how to destroy the Hood. She can't work it out. Really enjoyed like the different, showing a different type of elements she's doing, and that's sort of like, I can't do this. Starts flying off, having a panic attack. Now this is where again it gets to the crazy parts. This is what I mean in the last 10 minutes. It's like you see the escape. Need to clear my throat. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, you see the escape, and then you then see Natalie go and get her brother to then drop him off to Riri, and then reveal herself to him. That whole thing, again, it's a complicated situation we find ourselves in, because it was to be done so, again, she didn't want it to be so dropped on him like that, and it probably shouldn't have. It would have needed, there's not much, she hasn't explained it well. It has been like, listen, I created this AI for my suit, I did this thing, and it's actually created an AI interface that's like Natalie, and at first I went to get rid of it, but it's actually helped me. Would you like to meet this AI? Like, rather than do like it's now been dropped in front of him and now he has to deal with it. So I completely get why he's on the back foot here, why he thinks it's wrong. She's trying using things to do with the music. I get that as well, in the sense of how they use it. But again, obviously for him to be like, you have to delete it. Again, she's lost Natalie. She's now grown attached to this character, this interface. To then ask her to delete her will then be like, feel like she's watching her friend get killed for a second time, you know. Like, so he hasn't thought about that all, but I get it, because he's just had this all dropped on his doorstep in like that. So I get it. So I'm not going to shit on him too much, but you know what I mean. It's just yeah. Okay. So yeah. So going on off of this here. I was saying, this is the crazy part. It was all cray. And then obviously then Natalie runs off, he runs off, and it's like she's there stuck without her suit, and without a way to get home. Well, probably get a cab or walk home or something like that. But then she's lost both of them, gone in different ways. Then we see that Zeke's they're now getting some enhancements done on himself to become something new, something different. And then you have the Hood being like telling everyone, oh, yeah, she killed John. New mission, we're going to kill her. Bring me her head. Like, fucking hell. Like, what a crazy last 10 minutes for you to drop on me. Weird. Not weird, sorry, I said weird. Just like, sort of, it's a lot. But yeah, so rather than keep on yapping here, I've enjoyed the episode. I just feel a little bit sort of because of the last 10 minutes, but oh my god, this helicopter's really loud. But yeah, rather than wait right now, I'm just gonna leave it here. So yeah, I hope. So yes, I hope I'm about to go into my outro, but I said do my intro part of it anyway. So thank you for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below what you think of this episode. What do you think of Zeke's sort of new sort of plan into what he plans on becoming? Do you happen to know who it is at this point? Do you have any ideas? Did you have any ideas? I have no ideas. What do you think of the Hood, the way that he's playing, like playing toy with Riri? What do you think of how how Zay/Xavier reacted to seeing his dead sister's AI? Could have done better, like I said. Yeah, what did you think of the last 10 minutes? Overall, what do you think of the magic scene? The magic/Mr. Garth scene, etc, etc. What do you think of the episode overall? Comment down below. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do me and other people. Now I do Marvel reactions. I have done the TV shows, all of them since Moon Knight. Most recently was Daredevil Born Again. I'm currently doing this, Ironheart, and coming up I'll be doing the future projects. I can't remember which one's the next one at the moment. I think it might be a special. I don't know what the show's coming out this year, but yeah, I do Marvel reactions. I also did the films, Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh. A little bit rough around the edges because they were when I first started the channel, but I still think they're good. I also do Doctor Who reactions. I do them by myself. I've done Shooty's first 2 seasons and his specials. I also do Doctor Who reactions with my little brother Charlie. Those are released every 2 weeks on a Saturday. They're New Who. We're currently on season 4 of New Who. That's David Tennant's Doctor with Donna Noble. Coming up this Saturday will be the series finale for season 4 that's released, so if you are interested, there you go. I also do Star Wars reactions. I have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. Most recently was Andor season 2. Coming up as Ahsoka, I'll be doing Ahsoka season 2. I currently do weekly releases of the Bad Batch. I also do DC reactions on the Creature Commandos and the Penguin. Coming up I'll be doing Peacemaker season 2. Also recently I did The Last of Us season 2. Coming up I'll be doing Fallout season 2, The Boys season 5, Gen V season 2, Rings of Power season 3, House of Dragon season 3, etc, etc. So guys, if anything like that sounds like you fancy, like, subscribe, notification, but all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.